Welcome, everyone, to the inaugural, yes, the dust of our labor, writer's tourney. Okay? This is how we fall back. Maybe it might have been called fall back, or, they got the one name, Fall in the Brawl. That was cool. That was a battler's tourney, but right now we're going to focus on our writer's tourney. This is round one. Okay? And today, it's a mess over here in the moderation area. So I'm going to look at this. We got universes versus the Smod at war. And let's check it. Let's just check it to make sure it's right and correct. Okay? Okay, I see universe, and I believe I see Smod at war. Let's dig in. Alright, so let's check it out. So the subject matter that we have today for round one, we have universe versus Smod at war. And for universe's subject, I see it's inside of an hourglass. We could all tell. We have young people playing. It looks like probably, I'm not even sure if they're teenagers, possibly. Maybe almost about to hit teenagehood or whatever. But let's just say that they're 11 or 12, right? And they're playing with a ball at a beach and not a care at all. And they're on top of sand. In that hourglass, the sand. Let's continue. All right. So we have Smod of War's topic. It's wild. I love this thing. I know that it's moving a little too fast as a GIF, but yet it's almost like a portal's opening up in the back in the sea. And you have this woman just holding her hands down at what is this, a piece of I'm not quite sure what it is. It looks like concrete, like a slab of concrete that's changing into like onyx or whatnot, like an onyx slab. She's at the beach and she has something in the middle of her chest, like a necklace that looks like a portal to go somewhere as well. And these colors are coming out of nowhere and just shaking. You see whales in the background. It's at sea and it's like a storm. It's electrifying, man. I mean, I would like to see this as a picture since it's moving a little too fast. But I see what it's doing. So let's see how old boy Smod of War brought it. Here we go. Here we go. The unethical paradox, the Euclidean figures of the planet's metamorphosis unite. Oh Lord, as one through pain, effort, insanity, and respect, now prepared to fight. Get clapped if you act nasty. Let it bang and the gap call. Rounds in exchange for your life. I'm removing the head under your halo like I found a Dragon Balls. I wasn't just made for this tech shit. I was driven. I'ma fuck with oh Lord. I'm gonna fuck with the weakest here. Like we're in prison. As the daylight rose from the Earth's core, something created out of nothing became, playing into effect the disastrous mindset of sexualized doll, but it's not a game. Barbells, what? Barbels weren't meant for that. God be with the child who begotten a bruise. Every time I stare at this picture long enough to form a sentence, my brain was abused. That's the truth. You're right. That flash there. What is that? Perpetual premises from the Elder Scrolls of Tig Yagan Tigyan ancestors, limitless fables known to man only for one reason, then settle. Ooh. Limitless fables known to man only for one reason, then settle. Listen to the next line very careful. Universe, I'm coming for D. Your lines are like consolations, but none of it's connecting to me. Word. I didn't know it was a battle, but hey, Smod, you coming at him. Just looking at our troops, covering a wide array of things. Put down your bling bling. Get a grip on what's coming. It's big props and big ups to the Showtime rappers. According to the fables. Can't catch a break, but thank godness respect is according to nature. Yeah. Woo! Smod of War coming at ya, boy. Yeah. Oh man. Nah, that was dope. In a hip hop sense, you can tell it's got swag. It's got a. Oh, do we even use the word swag anymore? I have no idea. Anyways, but I feel like it's got style. Took shots at old boy. Seems like maybe Smod War didn't have enough time, so he's like, let me start with the subject. Oh man, that subject's a little wild, with the little flashing things. They did good in the beginning, and did good at the end. But I like the fact that the beginning was more towards the topic, and at the end it fell off. Right. So let's look at this one more time. As we see Universe's story, the interesting thing that he did here, I like that he had like take your own path or whatnot. I thought it was almost like choose your own journey, but it's not quite like that. It's more like you choose how you want it to begin, how you want it to end. But it's all the same if you put all the pieces together. It's almost like that movie Memento. I don't know if you guys ever seen it before, but it has very. It's almost like you have to put the pieces together. And the interesting thing, he gives you an option of how to make it more streamlined and have that connection for a chronological order. You get to choose that as well. That's path A, and I chose path B was like the middle of the story. Where you go with path C is get to the end, right? Which is very interesting. Now, the cool thing with Universe's story is he mentioned M. Night Shyamalan. I mean, it was implied that he's there in the story, and it's almost like a movie because it is. It's very interesting how it all went. Like the craziest thing is when I got to the middle of the creep on you part. So odd of everything that's happening to the people. Wait, was it a creep on you? It sure was. Like was the skin coming off the foot or whatnot? Let me get right back to that. Let me see. I know there was some just, and then right here it says now it seems that extracted a cyanide gas that was brownish green. And the CPR thing, trying to save this person, but there's nowhere to save. Like it's a lot of stress in this story and whatnot. Now, Smod, you had to understand that you were going up against Universe, and Smod, your verse is dope. No lie. Like Smod of War, I mean, if you were battle Universe 1-on-1, I think you would win. But when it comes to writing about a topic and keeping it at hand and what it's got to be, I mean, Smart, I would like to see more from you, man, in the future. So probably when we have a league going on, you can show us what's going on. But on the real, from what this is so far, I'm gonna have to give it to Universe today because it's just it's more cohesive to the topic. It's basically it's very dense as a story. It's has a lot of substance regarding that. Now on the rhyme scheme and like the style, Universe has his own style. You could tell it's very almost novelistic in a sense. But Smod, you did your thing, bro, and I loved it as well. But this is dust of our labor, and you can see that who put in the labor today. We could tell it was Universe. And yeah, it was. I mean, but you did great. So other than that, I'm gonna give it to Universe.